It is very similar to what it was in Crossbell. Oh, hey, Eustace, Ash. Spending a little time reading. We were until you started trying to strike up a conversation. Eustace here got a hold of a pretty nice book. Really? What's it about? Geography. The agricultural history, industry, management techniques, that kind of thing. Essentially, it's a guide to making the most out of your land. That is pretty cool. Might even be able to use that in one of my classes. You surprised me, Ash. I knew you were in the literature club, but I didn't think you'd be into this sort of reading. Hell, with everything going on, it just doesn't feel right to be reading fiction. Besides, no reason to turn down a chance to read something I'd never buy myself. Fair point. There is a kind of logic in that. Interesting. I want to spend my free time doing something that isn't completely worthless. And getting to read books that I couldn't afford by myself for free seems like a no-brainer. Oh, is it like it's a really expensive book too? But how did you find the time? You're so studious. Even now, you've got a book with you. I'm just trying to make up for the lack of experience and theoretical knowledge. Croydon deserves a capable ruler. Besides, it helps keep bay the anxious thoughts. What's this? That sounded pitiful, didn't it? Still, we both have many responsibilities to attend to. Well, our next task awaits us on the island. Let's concentrate on that. Right. Can do, will do. Got milk, Celine? What of it? You think you're making a joke? I was thirsty. Okay, sit down for this. And there we go. What are you sitting down like that for? Well, I was thinking about it, and I realized I had to thank you properly. I'll pass. You never needed to in the first place, you know. Humor me, then. Just this once. Think of it as me doing it for me. Thank you, Celine. I mean it. You're always there for me when the going gets tough. And the fact that I've made it this far is without a doubt thanks to you. It's just part of my mission is all. Hardly anything worth thanking. You're right. Words aren't enough to describe how grateful I am to you, Celine. These times are sure to calm down at some point. So once they do, I hope you allow me the honor of properly paying you back. Honestly, you're such a goody two-shoes, it hurts sometimes. I'm fine. Just know I won't be expecting much. Perfect. And then I won't be able to disappoint. Oh, hey. Is this a training room? Looks like it. With a giant-ass mirror. I suppose there's an upside to that, but feels like that's gonna break. Especially if she's training with her gun. Oh, Instructor Sarah. I didn't realize you were here. Yeah, I took a lap around the ship, and this spot seemed like a nice one. Can you believe that they even have a training room? Though, I suppose the ship is exclusively set up for Dominion operations after all. Yeah, it's crazy. The number of facilities here make my head spin. Just goes to show how much we really don't know about the Sept-Terrion Church and the Foundation, huh? That aside, I'm thinking about working up a sweat here, since we've got the opportunity. It is interesting. You know a lot about the church keeping shit in secret, but the Foundation isn't one you really think too much about. You sort of think, like, even with them working with the church on the down low, that's, like, sort of it. Like, they have connections and jobs for special stuff like that, but they're still a company, ultimately, that sort of thing. But what if they're more than that? Chances are that's going to be a reveal at some point, yeah? It seems like a relatively safe bet. That aside, I'm thinking about working up a sweat here, since we've got the opportunity. Might be a good idea for you to do the same. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that when I find some spare time. Just not now, right? No, hey, Magius. Magius, are you doing some work for the Government Accountability Inspectorate? On this ship? Yeah, I was hoping that I might obtain some intel at the same time. Maybe I hear from Stefan. Stefan. He was in the same chess club as you, wasn't he? I heard that he's working on something for the Orbital Network with the Imperial Army. Indeed. But because of the nature of his job, he doesn't seem to have any external contacts. I was hoping that I'd be able to contact him, and that he'd be able to help us out in some way or another, but that probably can't be helped, considering the situation. Anyway, you've been working really hard. You should take a break. Probably right. By the way, you play Palm Party, don't you? Yeah. Looks like it was added to my Argus 2 at some point, without my consent. That's perfect. I'll give you my account ID. Challenge me when you have some free time. Okay, you've got it. I can sure try. I can sure damn well try and fail. Oh, okay. This is probably where the Black Record stuff is, yeah? Somewhere here. Yeah, okay. I assume it's just all the standard stuff, ultimately.
Let's start the match.
Interesting. He has his Cold Steel 3 appearance for that.
Well, I was pretty good, huh?
I suppose.
Well, I was pretty good, huh?
God damn it, how he says that makes me want to win. How he says that really makes me want to win.
Let's start the match. Well, I was pretty good, huh? Let's start the match. I give up. You win.
He had 4 bars that he could have used, and I probably would have lost at that moment. So it's like, whatever. I'm getting to the point where I'm just not good enough at it. And I'm winning out of moral luck. A little bit in the AI being stupid. In a certain manner. Why are you the one manning the bar, Kurt? That seems very inappropriate for your position here. Oh, so you're behind the counter today, Kurt? Yes, I've never done anything like this before, but I thought it would be a good experience. Do you know how to mix a cocktail, Instructor Rean? I do. I do now. We're doing it on rotation with some other volunteers. I'll be taking my turn at some point too. To be honest, I'd feel a little awkward making requests of the old Class 7. You'll get used to it. It's like I told you, we're all equal here. Right, Rean? Yes. You're not just a student to me, Kurt, but you also are a student. I also count on you among my most dependable allies. Thank you, Instructor. Coming from you, that really means a lot. You're still my student, though, Kurt. I'll do everything I can to live up to those expectations. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Perhaps a drink? We have a wide variety of options available. Well, if you insist. What do we have here?
Can I help you?
Man, interesting. That means everyone has like a little thing going on, don't they? With a vendor set of voice lines. Yeah? Well, this is important because What do you mean? I can't have both the black and the... Fuck that. It's a Mona. Here, you can have Mona. I've had Mona on people in the past. Yeah. Brother Juna. I still haven't introduced myself. I am Brother Juna from Gralsritter HQ. I was in charge of coordinating the transfer station from Father Barkhorn to Father Gaius. And so I travel with you now while performing final preparations, offering whatever assistance I am able to. Ornaments are my specialty, so please do not hesitate to let me know if there's anything I do to help maintain yours. Your expertise is very much appreciated. Fantastic. Cool. Actually, you do not have more of those. Okay, got it. I think I'm going to hold off on upgrading weapons until later, at least. I don't have enough U material to really make it worth it. Especially with everyone. Oh, are you doing weapons repair and maintenance? Yeah, mostly adjusting my gun unit. Okay. Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, the situation we're in being what it is, I feel like I have to do whatever I can to get stronger. That way, I'll be able to protect everyone, including you, better than ever. Oh, are you getting like Are you getting antsy over the fact that you didn't necessarily do that before? Fee? It feels good to have you supporting me. Yay! If I upgrade the gun unit, the recoil gets worse. There's always those though who are faster, stronger, and better than us. I've got to catch up. True. Exit. Oh, Rean. Oh, I wonder what's in here. Opens the door. Ah! If he's just like, I wasn't able to protect him. Also, yeah, I think we were able to go in here in Crossbell. Security for the store is kept tight. Not that there's really any reason for me to go in there. I wonder if they just didn't want to make it. Or if there's actually a story reason. It's sometimes hard to tell, that sort of thing, isn't it? To all passengers, 30 minutes. The Grosswitter battleship sure is fast. I wonder what awaits us on the island. Quite possibly. It feels like they're building up to that at the very least. Yep. Destiny's coming in hot. That's interesting too. The discussion of how it deviating from it warps. What was it? Reality? How did they phrase it? I have to keep moving forward, no matter what future lies ahead of me. And I feel like they flashed a bunch of examples, even. Like, they had stuff with like Lecter and Claire. It's like, is that related to it? That like warping of destiny or something? I don't want to worry my friends. Maybe I should go wash my face. Oh yeah, that's the important thing to do right now. Oh, I guess he hasn't really taken a good look at himself, has he? Phew. Silver hair and red eyes. Like I'm a vampire from some old legend. Oh, is that what they're supposed to look like? That's interesting. I guess the Nosferatu were victims of the Empire's curse too, in a way. I wonder. That's a thought. I obviously haven't read too much of the fairy tale stuff, in terms of the books in the game, so... Though when it comes to me as a sacrifice, they're almost cute in comparison. Yeah, I'm still wondering about that too, the whole sacrifice premise. So, has he been sacrificed? See, I thought that the sacrifice in the Black Records, like, concept wasn't... It was specifically to summon the Grawl, right? That's what I thought. I thought that was what the sacrifice... I don't remember it perfectly, but that was my impression. Oh, Lisa, did you need to use the bathroom? Also, I hope that door has a lock. I'll be out in just a sec. Yeah, I can imagine quite a few of them are going to be like Altina and her. And just want to be like, I don't want to let you go. Elisa? Sorry for doing that all of a sudden. It's just... Your hair, your eyes... They aren't going back to normal, are they? No. Probably not. You don't like it? I was thinking it looked kind of cool. You'll always be cool, no matter how you look. You'd have ridiculous red Lecter hair and you'd look awesome, right? You're an important person to all of us. More than anyone. Especially to... Sorry about that. I must be more tired than I thought. Hope that didn't seem too weird. I'll be heading down to the lounge now. I'd like to take a look through that ship manual Rean gave me. Sure. She's acting a little weird. Though she obviously has to deal with Though she obviously has a lot to deal with, considering everything that's happening. Yeah, that's not a fantastic situation either. Still, I can't help but worry sometimes, even with a close friend. Yeah, that's like literally what she's doing. Is it just me, or I sort of like his hair the other way around better? I actually think it sort of looks better to have his hair flipped. Anyone else think that? I actually sort of think his hair looks better when it's flipped. It's interesting. Okay. Here we go. It doesn't seem like too much longer to Bryonia Island, huh? Yes, the security level over the seas is about as relaxed as you'd expect. We do, however, need to think about where we'll be landing. The landing dock itself is exposed to Ortis, and the Imperial Navy is starting to amass itself over in Juna. I see. Yeah, there was that extra beach. The island's full of cliffs, so our options outside the landing dock are pretty severely limited. The sandy beach up to the northwest end is probably our best bet. I was thinking just the same. Didn't you come in at the last... whatever. I was trying to think, like, did you actually have the opportunity to search the island? Oh, so you have. How long have you that, how long have you had that pulled up on screen? No, I suppose he might have ran around the place first. Then again, you did help us out on Bryonia Island just a few months back, didn't you? You said an acquaintance of yours sent you there, so that means... you got me. I was dropped off from Father Thomas's Merkabah on our way home. Rosine and Brother Elron helped me quite a bit back then as well. Though we couldn't really return until the Durflinger had departed. We were at risk of being discovered by Ouroboros after all. So we had to pull out not too long after the drop-off, unfortunate as that was. I see. I can understand why. In any case, after that experience, that sandy beach should be no trouble at all. We have about 20 minutes until we arrive. You should prepare to land. Got it. I've already made my rounds. Maybe I'll just wait here at the bridge. Yep, I'm good. Let's go. Yeah, that's definitely a roundabout way of getting there. I wonder if we'll ever go back to Ortis. Pulling into view of Bryonia Island. Wow, look at that! I remember that silhouette quite well. Huh, so that's what it looks like from way up here. A nostalgic sight, to say the least. Yeah, it's been almost 2 years now, huh? Ah, yes, this is where Group B conducted their field studies, correct? On this little island that has literally like a single, like, hotel. Maybe, if you could even call it that. Yeah, back when Group A was over at Nord Highlands. That one was sure a doozy. No thanks to Laura and Fee over here. Those days are long past now, thankfully. What can I say? I was young back then. You still seem rather young to me, Fee. Well, you bring it up. I stopped by the island on my way back to Nord, too. Did you really? Feels just like our days back in school. Yeah, it really does. As discussed, we will soon be making a stealthy landing on the beach. Prepare to touch down, everyone. Alright, Rosine, we'll leave the Merkabah to you. If the Navy or the Air Force show up, pull out and get some distance between you. Very well. The Divine Knights and Panzer Soldates are ready to ship out any time. Don't hesitate to call on me. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll probably have to summon Valimar myself, though. Can you do that? If the internals for Valimar aren't working anymore, can you still summon him? Yes. It all depends on the results of the rivalry. Alright, it sounds like you all know what you're doing. Be careful out there. Right, we better get going. This is the first time I've been here. Do you guys know the way to the shrine? Yes, we only need to follow that path. Okay, let's get going. Then just before we reach the waterfall, we head southwest. That only leads to the wharf where the shrine is. I think I remember the place you're talking about. Yeah, there's some kind of a little altar around there. It wasn't a full-blown shrine, however. It must have appeared after the Civil War. Yeah, it's probably still here. I just hope Crow's waiting there for us. Right. We've got a real big group this time around, huh? How about we get going? Careful, everybody. We're talking about something created by the gnomes and the witches over 1,000 years ago. Crow was there last time. Let's hope he's still there. To the Soul Shrine we go! Woo! Let's go! Okay, is everyone? Yes, reserve. I'm still gonna opt for a new Class 7 at my leisure. I've just sort of, like, developed my thought process of fighting around them. So, until we get into bigger groups, or multiple groups, yeah. Yep.
Are we on the other side of the island?
That's right. We'll need to head the opposite way to reach the shrine.
Before that, I'd like to take a look at the Guardian statue, if we have time.
Oh, you mean the one Roselia told us about? The Sept-Terrion of Fire's husk?
I wouldn't mind.
Great, okay. There it is! Man, hard to believe it's only been 2 months already. This is impressive. It's even bigger than I'd imagine. So we got explained that those were the husk of them. Like what's left over? Interesting. Very interesting. And that's what the Sept-Terrion look like. You know, it's interesting because for the Oriole and, I don't want to say Kia, but I'm trying to remember the original Mirage name. I'm not remembering. I never got the impression that they, like, we got an explicit, like, image of what they look like. Because, like, the Oriole looked like, from when the little we saw of it, it looked like just like a big ball of light, yeah? I saw it with Group B back when we were students, but it's still just as imposing. This thing is huge. The old stories definitely weren't exaggerating. So this is one of the sacred treasures that form the Great One. And the other one's in Nord, right? That's right, this is Ark Rouge, the Sept-Terrion of Fire. The Axon clan has watched over it for generations. And the other piece of the puzzle is Lost Zem, which is under the gnome's care, right? Right. You're just talking about from back then. When the two clashed, they gave birth to the Sept-Terrion of Steel. That's right, Lost Zem's remains went flying all the way to the Nord Highlands, while Ark Rouge has ended up here. That's a distance of thousands of Selge. It must have been quite the explosive battle. They merged to form the Great One, but this is all that remains. As Instructor Rean said, these are just empty shells now. I'm feeling from this is like it's empty. Knowing what we do, it's easy to see why I couldn't sense anything back then. The two Sept-Terrions had fused to become something beyond human comprehension. Right, because the Sept-Terrions are definitely within human comprehension in the first place. I wonder if you could fuse all of them. What would happen? And the Divine Knights were created to split up the new Sept-Terrion's power. Odds are the curse came into being around the same time. I get the feeling there's a lot we still don't know. Either way, those events are what led to the Great Twilight being released. If Crow really does hold the key to all this, the only thing we can do is chase him down and get him to tell us what he knows. Yeah, can't make any plans that we know the whole story anyways. I guess we're heading to the Soul Shrine then. It's right on the other side of the island, understood, got it, let's go. Speaking of which...
I wouldn't mind making the trip.
Yeah. There's another scene. There's one thing I've been wondering about. After the clash, both Sept-Terrion went flying, eventually coming to rest here and in Nord. But where exactly did the battle itself take place? I'm gonna guess that basin, right? The Forbidden Land place? Now that you mention it, that's a pretty big gap in our knowledge. You'd think that a fight that intense would have left behind some serious damage. But a quick look at a map of the Empire should give us a list of places that it could be. The way I see it, isn't that the most likely place? I agree. It's becoming a singularity seems like too much to shrug off as coincidence. People say it's cursed. Stories like that just don't spring up out of nowhere. Interesting. I mean, they're not being subtle about it at the very least. Is a bit of a... I suppose, yeah, the Nord Highlands over there, that makes sense. So right there... Boop. And, oh, there. So that's that direction. It's that direction. That's probably a similar amount of distance, too. Interesting, okay. More? Oh, okay. It's just stopping me from going that direction. Fine. Ooh, try chest. Ooh, 93. Probably could. You know, Rean's at level 92. And everyone, like, in my new class 7 is, like, at level 80. I was thinking about that. Am I supposed to be in the 90 range at this point? I don't know. But everyone else is at levels I left them at too, because I was the last one to use them throughout the Black Workshop stuff. So Rean's the only thing I have to go on. I never know, are they supposed to, like, is Rean supposed to be a little stronger than where I would have normally left off on? If I did things as however they designed it? I don't know. Okay, let's go.
This one's strong. Be careful!
Ah, one of these again.
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation! Tuh! Take this!
All
That
right.
helps.
Burning heart.
Take this! It's my turn! Arcus activate! Ha! Take this! It's my turn!
Here I go.
What had the best balance possibility?
Smash! Let's get him.
An opening!
This is it.
Take this! It's down!
They're mine.
I'm up! Roar! Helix strike! It's down! Juna, now!
Yes.
Tuh!
There.
Take this! I'm up! Roar! Helix strike! It's down!
They're mine.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Good work, Juna. That was perfect.
Guess I must have a pretty good instructor, huh?
I do like that they're making the Iron Will EX good. Okay, I do like that they're making the battle quotes more customized now. That is good. That was definitely something that I felt was missing from Cold Steel 3. Ooh, the scavenger leads to the other side of the island. This presence. What's the matter, instructor? It's probably nothing to worry about. It's just that I sense something very powerful behind it. It'd be best if we don't tangle with it for now. We can always come back later if we need to. Very well. They both have very finely tuned senses. Sure. Are we really gonna call it that in the end? It's just really good senses.
Now, let's go.
Whew. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I'd say so. You're doing well, Rean.
The ebb and flow of mana seems to have stabilized now.
That's good to hear.
Let's keep it up. This is definitely good training.
Okay, so... I assume he's just getting back into the swing of things, fighting with whatever his current state is now. That's what they're commenting on, essentially. Oh, perfect! It just gives me these straight from the thing. I love that. That's great. Do that more often. Do that more often, where it's just you go to the thing and you get everything that's inside. Wait, no, that didn't give me CP back. No, what's the point of you? That's not a shower.
Oh yeah, the soul shrine's over this way.
It's a bit further in from the dock.
All right, let's get going then.
A daunting foe. Let's test our might.
Where's this path go?
Down to the dock.
Right, I did think that it winded back around, didn't it?
There's a waterfall over there. Truly beautiful.
I've heard about it before, but it truly lives up to its reputation.
It's kind of strange that an island of this size is uninhabited.
It was a rare find for sure, and a perfect spot for a field study.
Looks like we hit the jackpot.
I don't think he's talking about the island. I think he's talking about the fishing thing. It's an interesting point. The island is a bit weird. I'm willing to bet that it formed around the Sept-Terrion husk.
This spot seems excellent for fishing.
Over anything. But here's another question that I never really thought about. How is this island big enough to produce water at a rate that can, sustain a waterfall of that size and velocity? Where's the water coming from? Because water typically comes from melting snow at the top of a, ravine. Or, sorry, at the top of mountains and whatnot, and it makes its way down over time. I know you might say, oh, maybe it's just, forming? From, water, orbits or, Sepith stuff, maybe? I don't know, but have we ever had that actually as a thing in the series? I don't remember. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not planning to use them anytime soon. Let's go.
A worthy opponent.
Poison! Fantastic.
Unforgivable.
I can't make use of any of these.
My turn.
That's just fantastic. I don't really have healing on either, though. I didn't think about this. Let's think about this a little bit more and try this again. Let's think about this a little bit more and try this again. Speaking of which before, though. Oh, yeah. That was a monument thing from before. I didn't really do too much to change them, except I gave Fee some healing stuff, and I increased Laura's strength by putting more status involved stuff on her.
Danger
that I wasn't
levels
using
high.
on anyone at that point.
Watch out.
This is a bit, but it needs to add up if it wants to be good, huh? Man, they're doing so much damn damage.
Weak.
I was careless.
Oh well. I'm trying not to use items if I can help it, basically.
Weak. My turn.
I'm not even I didn't even up her. She doesn't have insight on her. It's not even like I put much more evasion on her than she had by default.
Ready?
I just want to take out one of them. We'll make this a lot quicker at the very least. Again, I didn't really change their setup much. This makes me sort of wish I put Sirius on her. This definitely would work for Sirius.
Weak.
My goodness, you can't hit a fucking house, can you? And it should get a few turns. Hopefully it doesn't hit me. I don't have to worry about the poison for a little bit because I'm not taking a turn. As long as he doesn't hit me again. As long as he doesn't hit me again. Ah, that 38% was gonna fuck me over at some point.
A worthy opponent.
Okay, so the only thing I changed was I actually healed Laura because I forgot that I usually heal Laura going to the previous one, and I gave her a poison. Laura specifically.
Danger levels high. Watch out.
A poison, resisting one.
I was careless.
As is my usual MO, I'm trying to do this without, like, going out and just, like, completely reworking their setups. I know I haven't really set them up in the first place, but I want to do that at some point in the future where I go through everyone and just set them up, but I'm not at that point yet. I don't want to set up individual ones of them at the moment. And in addition, I also just like trying to beat it by changing up my strategy in the fight. So
A worthy opponent.
Take that! Let's go.
Burn!
Got it. Let's go!
Behold, the soul of Arsene! An opening! Now!
It's mine! Weak. Now!
An opening!
Weak. My turn. Exterminating.
An opening! Unforgivable! Behold, the soul of...
Let's go. Let's go. Weak. Take that.
I was careless.
Weak. Got it. Sneaking mission, start. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Ha! Weak. 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 My turn.
Ooh, so close. Missed this time. Yep, okay. That should do it for that one.
Weak.
Now 1v1 shouldn't be nearly as bad.
Let's go. Weak. Weak. Got it. Let's go. Weak. Gotcha. Weak. Let's go.
There we go.
Eliminated. Sheesh.
Execution, execution. It's all about execution.
I did it.
And levels. Probably also levels. Wing to Tempest. Not even EX version? Or is that like, or does like the third level get a special name or something? Maybe. No, I want status. Yeah, that's the third level. 10 turns. Okay, same but 10 turns. Okay, so the third level just gets a special name. Neato. I assume this is, yeah, taking a shot for the waterfall. Bryonia Island shares some beautiful scenery. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get the chance. Which is now. What weird photos are he gonna send me? At this time, I'm more curious whose photo he has more than the actual photo itself.
Let me take a peek at... Whoa, here's a little...
Okay. I sort of went way past that, but because I was trying to get through everything else, but it'll be here. Sharon. That's like from In the Marshlands, isn't it? Was he just like hiding in the mud or something? Well, that thing just feels like it's waiting there for us. Given the whole thing on the map, too. These monsters are organized. They won't be letting us through without a fight. When has that ever happened? Well, this won't be easy. But we can't afford to give up now. If we work together, we can break through their ranks in no time. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so these are like the dangerous monsters that are around here, the particularly strong ones. Yes, the numbers are far more than we can handle at present. Really. If anything, it looks like they're starting to push us back. Guys, I know you're not going to like this, but hear me out. If Rean ever starts a statement with that, guys, I know you're not going to like this, just say no. Let me release my powers to sacrifice to deal with these things. Oh, really? Are you going to get back the ability to unleash stuff via that? What? No, you can't be serious. I didn't think you'd be so desperate to suggest that again, especially against just random monsters. Rean, didn't you learn your lesson already? Moron. Look, I realize it's risky, but look at the situation we're in. We're absolutely desperate at the end of our rope. Against numbers like this, it won't be enough to keep my power focused and controlled. But if I unleash my powers, that might give us a chance. At this rate, even if I try to hold it back, the backlash is still could still be enough to consume me. Then why risk it? Do you believe the rest of us be so weak that you simply must do this all on your own? That's not it. It's because I know I can rely on you that I'm suggesting this in the first place. Are you saying that having us here might allow you to control the uncontrollable? It worked when you saved me from the Black Workshop. It'll work now. It may affect my body negatively if it gets out of hand, but my mind's a different matter. With you by my side, I know I won't lose myself again. So please. It's okay, Rean. Say no more. You're gonna do it anyways, anyway. I doubt anything we say will change your mind anyway. Yeah, we all know how stubborn you can be. Might be a nice change to be helping you for once. By having you help us, we can help you. Perfect. Yeah, do what you need to do, instructor. Bring it back as many times as it takes. Please, think of it as a power you may only use when all of us are gathered. Yeah, that way, it's a little more like we're all a part of this. Interesting, okay. Looks like everyone's agreed. Are you ready, Rean? Guys, I can't hide anything from you, can I? Thank you. I promise. I won't let the power consume me anymore. Now, let's get rid of these monsters and move forward. Everybody, follow my lead. Right.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Rean can now use the craft Demon Unchained. About Demon Unchained. Awakening his inner demon will improve the strength of Rean's craft for 3 turns. After the 3rd turn, however, he'll fall into an uncontrollable state and will use only regular attacks. There will always be a 30% chance of Rean regaining his senses each turn, but if you're unlucky, he will be uncontrollable for the majority of the battle. Oh, that's a hell of a backlash, okay. The only possible way to guarantee control of him again is through an art or an item that removes all ailments. Okay. Interesting. Supreme, eh? Increases attack, but character loses control and performs only regular attacks. Okay! Do I lose the defense and speed buffs in the Berserk state? I mean, regular attacks with serious and whatnot ain't horrible. And it's 100 CP to do that.
Yeah! I'm up!
Oh, it has his eyes changed with it.
Roar! Healing strike!
Sure.
Well, we should probably take these guys out, yeah?
It's my turn! Ha! Let's get him!
It's mine! Now, let's...
Well, that worked well.
I'll leave it to you.
Leave it to me. There! I'm up! Now! It's mine! Very well. There!
Petrified, perfect.
I'm up!
So this is my last chance to do anything with him? Okay.
Now!
See how well
It's
this
mine.
goes.
It's my turn!
Is he, like, confused? So, like, he has a chance of... Ooh, that's...
My turn.
Not horrible, but...
There! Now, let's dance. My turn. My apologies.
Leave it to me.
I do not have Recurry on her. Good to know. Very good to know.
It's my turn!
I didn't really,
Arcus activate!
been considering the need for that up to this point.
Thanks!
I'm not, I'm, like, not deciding anything either.
Thanks, thanks.
Thanks for the help. I'm going. Don't look at me like that. Pow!
That is a very interesting mechanic.
Let's go.
Did you fall in love with Muse? I guess we all do eventually, don't we? It's like Stockholm Syndrome in a sense.
It's mine.
Not too shabby for a wild filly.
You did pretty good yourself, for a bad boy. Yeah, I did it!
Nice.
Stats updated.
I must train even more.
Okay, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. It's definitely a lot, a bigger blowback of a mechanic in terms of control and strategy. That's very interesting. That's very interesting than what it was previously. So yeah. I think we're safer now. That took more out of me than I thought it would, though. Looks like I put a burden on all of you, too. Please don't worry about us. Yeah, it's nothing compared to what you're dealing with. Maybe. So long as I keep things at this level, I should be able to use my power without too many problems. Like I said, I'll try not to get carried away. Trust me, we'll get through this. Well, it isn't as if we can turn back now. Well, looks like we're getting closer. True enough. Now give me an opportunity to get my CP back. Thank you yeah, CPs. Thank you very much.
That stone pathway leads up to the shrine.
Let's have a look around first to make sure it's safe.
Yeah, there's some other stuff I want to do. Whatnot.
Treasure located.
Freeze 2! That actually probably would be an upgrade on some of the stuff I have. On someone. You.
There's the dock, and the lodge we stayed in for our field studies 2 years back.
Yeah, split rooms between guys and girls, just like our floors at the dorms.
Back then, I could never have imagined that Fee and I would be this close.
Don't go digging up the past like that.
Sounds like old Class 7 wasn't too different from us.
True enough. Not gonna let me rest in there. No, it's locked. Or wait, no. Oh yeah, I forgot it was the side.
Looks like we can make use of this.
Might be a good idea to rest up a bit before heading into the shrine.
I did not. Okay, and CP restoration here. Okay, got it. Well, thank you very much. I did not actually expect them to give me that.